You can't give him any rhythm. And the same thing for the persons them where following and do chopping. Them can't do nothing else. You have, I tell you as a lyricist.
Valiant.
Valiant, a talented youth man.
Chronic love.
Rascal. Oh yeah, do. Candy clad, no alien from the Mediterranean like myself, yeah, man.
From yard to the world, many. We Deh Ya TV. Real talk, real people, real vibes. We Deh Ya. Tell the people so we Deh Ya. From the streets to the screen, every voice have to be heard, yeah. We Deh Ya. Love stories in a yard, yeah. We Deh Ya TV in Jamaica. Sham represent ya. Grab the mic, step out on the road. Every corner got a story untold. From uptown dreams to downtown pain. We ask the question, so break the chain. No script, no filter, straight through. From
BLYZN and you build the Punisher fully now. Fully now. Your blessings still rain on those storm clouds surrounding my destiny. Times I'm alone in the dark.
Fully accurate in a man.
That is it. So tell the people them BLYZN, how you come about that name?
Well, we go back a long way with a name, you know. We have come from high school days with a name in terms of, you know, just the style and the uniqueness of how we literally can speak fast. So, yeah.
That is it. So that means you discover your musical talent from high school then?
Definitely that it is.
From about what grade?
Would I say from 9th grade thereof? Yeah, definitely from where beat drum with decks and all the vibes and stay versatile, you know, with lyrics and rhymes. From them time, them and it never leave with.
That is it. Speaking about versatile, tell the people what kind of artist BLYZN is.
Well, BLYZN, as we mentioned, the term versatile, full of versatility in terms of we not just have one genre of music where you know you can't find where do a bad dancehall girl song in terms of changing the genre again. We come back and do, you know, something for the thugs them. And at the end of the day, we still tone it down a little bit from that and we divulge into something soft and, you know, unique where even the elderly people them can listen to, as well as the little children them. So yeah.
That's good, because of young artists nowadays, the elders them a complain say the young artists them a mash up the music, you know what I mean? So what's your take on that? You feel like something goes up for you?
Well, definitely we can say that, you know, it seems as if, you know, it reached a stage in a dancehall where it's like the gate tear down. The gate completely tear down and, you know, anything goes. Basically, the young artists, them, where them tend to put out majority of the time, them, you know, it not really sit well with the elderly people, them, where with in tune to music, same way. As if, you know, they're not concerned about the wider variety of people with a tuning and, you know, intrigued to the music same way. Is as if them forgot say another one set of people listen to the music. Not for them age group per se, but definitely a wide variety, you know, other people, elderly, you know, even as I said, the kids them. So some people just do music in terms of how them conceive it to be based on with them surrounding.
Yeah, but you mentioned say the gate tear down in a term where say anything goes. Feel like that good for the music on an international scale?
No, I wouldn't say no. Because basically, even though we understand say the music it's so wide in terms of there is a space for almost every single thing as it relates to the art of doing music. So being that when we confirm that are relating to the gate being tear down and you asking if it would have be something good, basically it have it good and it have it bad because every man would have said them want every man a king and by right, you know, every man would have get them shot. Even if it is something below when we would have consider standard music to put out there. So, but basically, in terms of the disadvantage, is like anything goes. Even, you know, the most mediocre of songs I got put out, you know, all when it not really up to the standard, being quality music a crap, not sugarcoating it here. Anything I could just fly through when it shouldn't be that way. There. It should have been like one time when back in the days when man have to show and you have to make sure say you're talented, literally talented for this. You not just do it because you see say the internet is there and we're in the era where you can just upload something and call it music. Yeah.
Basically, that's the era we're living in now with the internet, the fast running era, that have a lot to do with the changes that take place in the music now.
Yeah, definitely. As you see, technology come a long way. At one point, people, as I said, have to showcase them talent. You have to sit down on the mic and when you record something, a man even why I'm studio, if I'm really to say you even pass the bar of being fully talented. You can't literally come in at the studio and do even one take because that is what it would have been back then. But nowadays, you can just go around the microphone and upload, have a video right away the same way with what you do. And even so, you can cut it short and then go back and put another way you do and complete what you call music, which is crap to so many. You get what I say? And so with technology, it helped them. And because it come a long way now, it really easy for some youth just put out something and even though, as I say, to each his own, everybody I got have to try and everybody love it. Some people really love it. Being right some is an inborn thing for some persons. It's like it literally built inside of you. But some people just have to adapt and activate it to that and see it and love it and try it. You get what I say? And even so some of them will try it turn out to be literally successful in what them do. So once I go see that and follow up to, you get what I say? So there is always a way. So it have its disadvantages and everything.
As I talk about, some of them have become successful. They have a lot of artists who don't become successful and them blame it on the bigger heads and say, them are gatekeep and things. You believe like, is it a thing where you feel like gatekeeping is real and people out there keep, or you just feel like they're not working hard enough?
Yeah, me that it does and it does again, based on you have people out there definitely they can or we will see the talent sometime and it will be easy, would have been simply easy for somebody see and say, you know what, that youth have literal potential to can be one of the greatest, but they're not gonna do that. And so I wouldn't say to me them a gatekeeper because as long as me know say me committed and believe in it when me believe in it with as the same technology, it goes a long way and not for just one man. So just you for just believe in yourself and stay committed and do your thing. Nobody can gatekeep nothing for you as long as you're truly dedicated to what you do. You don't have no pause, you don't have no undecidedness in terms of moving forward and then you stop at your pause. You're serious about it and even so, say you hear me and to the grave, a day before this and so basically you're not gonna give up on it by faith. And then as you know you're in the right channel and the right thing, you think promotion, you think. So if you not have the capability of doing it, it might not seem possible, but basically there's always a way. So I couldn't say nobody ever gatekeep nothing for me. At this time.
But tell us a little bit more about BLYZN. Tell us about your growth in the music. BLYZN now compared to BLYZN 2 years ago or a year.
Well, I can say I come a long way, based on where I understand in terms of voicing, moving from here to there in terms of studio, you know, and understanding is like you have to evolve with it after a time, like a craft in every single thing, a skill. So for me, it's like me perfect. It me is like me could have never tell myself say me fall off, even though me not get there. But in terms of knowing me and understanding where me I come from with the music and how me get to master the craft. No rhythm can come before me where me can literally maneuver, me can argue over, wipe on that. But definitely, yeah, me can say me experience a lot along the way to based on you know oh, it really take dedication and commitment in terms of not giving up because it's not easy and these things will happen to so many of us along the way as we ask the question. Some people really believe say, you know what, never give up because me talented and somebody could have literally or somebody for sure see me but nobody now give me that strength then whatever the case is. But yeah, the challenge is gonna be there in everything as we understand. So I'm not giving up for we man. And like everybody else, we have a tribulation and a pass. So we don't really dwell panic, but we know so we really have come a long way. And we have no let up in it. So by God's will, you
So
know.
I feel like it's a case where the artists then will have strength out there, have some form of link in the industry, have it more easier than an artist will just get up and do them own thing.
Definitely. And yeah, naturally, logically, like basic common sense will make you understand, say, as long as you have somebody be solid out there and have some dominance, it's easy. And even without them, some of the youth them it's so fortunate that however way them is them as long as they can turn money, it will happen. So because without if I did talent alone, you're never gonna away, you never reach. And it proving it evident as we know. I know we are talented youth over here, so like so many other people out there as well. But yeah, I gotta have somebody, something with substance behind it because without it, so the youth them have to understand them things that it just happen overnight or it never just miraculously happen based on somebody magically coming in your life and it will happen, but chances feet happen, it rare. So being realistic because there's a man with faith, we channel we channel and understand, we face reality. So this is the way to go. So the youth them will see this and understand them will know say, I'm not giving up and not letting up. You get what I say? But at the end of the day, it takes things. You need a team. You have a team. You get what I say? You alone never can do it. Because it will get serious. You get what I say? We live to understand these things. Me alone now can channel and do it. And it's good when you have a team where everybody have play a local role. These things help motivate the thing as well. You know, you get little money behind it, even if you had 195, it's possible. You get what I say? It might take a little longer, but it's possible. You get what I say? So it's sure as long as you really believe in yourself, man. As long as you stay committed. It's simple as that.
Tell us what your thought process is like. Like listen to a couple of your songs like Lead My Heart, Destiny, and when I say how you go about creating these songs. Is it things where you see in your everyday life or
All right. For me, though, it's like something, as me say, so many of us, it's inborn. It's so inborn that if you hear a rhythm, and for example, it all depends. Like, for example, with the Bleed Me Out now, I want intriguing reality, like factual things that transpire in our life at the very moment when we do the song. Basically, somebody we need not to call my name, because that's something that is out there, popular people, them, you know, man, woman cheat, funny man thing with artists and them, something there, may I say, oh, this woman in a shot at anything, and the man, our husband, well off, you get what me I say? But I just friend to follow and do this and do that. So it based on a true life story, you get what me I say? And then me just synchronize like any other song. If me I do a gun song and me hear the rhythm, it's so intriguing that me literally sunk myself in at the rhythm. So every little, me detail it out at all times. And I just, that gift them me have, no matter how long it take me, me need not to do a song. Me can't do a song for months, pan top of months, pan top of months. And for me get a rhythm and it's so unique, I'm saying already, all right, let me just make something. It's gonna come, you know. And me can't just meds if as long as as you can understand, I don't just meds so for meds sake. It have to so unique, it have to different. You get what I say? Me think them have to, it have to concrete. The lyrics them have to really incline. You get what I say? So we not just rush to do the music.
but tell us what is one of your favorite BLYZN song and why?
Why? It's a really hard question to answer. If it was a case, we might have to drink to it, might have to drink to that one, yeah. But me I tell you say, definitely, I'm gonna drink to it. Because there is so many favorite BLYZN, there is not one where I can put a finger up and say no, say, I mean, I know. And then if every song, I make sure it's so unique for me that every single song I do, I can check it. Like the one it have more unique than the one that more unique than the one that so I go along the way at all times. Like they're not. So for me, I couldn't pick and say, yo, then it's too much. But have to pick 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. You get what I mean? And there's so much of them. You get what I say? But yeah, like for example, I just do a song recently, they same the menacing. look at the menacing. It's unique to me. It's like when we create these songs, me have to say to myself, say, it's zone me or something. Me have to say, where the hell me get the meditation from? Because I sound like, so we are keep my body and them something. So we talk about the things that we create. We put the thing to life, by art, being the artist that way is. And at the end of the day, me I say, I just creativity. You get what I say? I mean, everybody can do it. You see me? So sometimes we will do it and it sounds so raw that people are saying, you might kill people for true because we have such an image too. You get what I say? But it goes so far and no more. I just say days and nights and entertainment. You get what I say? But yeah, unless you know me personally, you will understand. Say, them youth, yeah, him other talent, you get what I say? Him do it, him make it happen, him can do it for sure. You see me? But when them youth walk and talk, every time when they mouth out of them mouth, I just high level of righteousness. You get what I say? I will not pretend the thing. People will tell you. You get what I say? People will express it. Yeah, man. People will profess it and make you know for sure. What may I tell you, man? It's just a blessing.
So with the evolution of music, I feel like it's growing in a better way. Comparing 2000 music coming up to music from the 80s, 90s.
Music, in regards to every different genre, always somewhat the same. It evolves though, definitely. And it will get more raw and it will advance with the process of time as it should. You get what I say? This is the way people are going to get intrigued to this and whatever the case is.
Speaking about the longevity of the music, I'm saying like music from the 90s and 80s tend to last longer than the music from the 2000s. And music, all time music right now. Why is that? Why you feel that?
All right. Reality again facing that. When you're looking at it, and think, and logically, you will understand, say, not every one of the songs, them, like, for example, the cultural aspect of with music, it now sustain like as though it would have been sustained back then. So you find less of that. You get what I say? So I couldn't say like right now, of course culture do and that and do it have it one channel. Even though it not get it twisted, like we know what I do, But at the end of the day, it dancehall outweigh it in terms of the more dancehall I put out than culture. You get what I say? So with dancehall now, for me, because I have to answer the question the correct and vividly, dancehall, dancehall, I think dancehall will last, it lasts, its stamina will last it way, because you have youth always do them thing, them own different thing, and you have more new generation of youth that keep it going. So dancehall will do its own thing. And in a sense, again, reggae, I don't think reggae ever ever die neither. You get to me, I say, you ever ever find some reggae artists out there, and for every different, that's what I say, for every different genre of music, you can still find the most unique love songs out there same way. So different music back then to now, and the longevity, it's still there. You get to me, I say you have songs we have still the longevity in terms of love songs and good music we still have put out same way, versus you have some songs where people have always a play, and the same thing like how dancehall bass, but how dancehall tend to live. If I want for a couple of months or whatever, and normally the same thing. You get what I say? But if it like a dead or die out completely, I not see that happen no time soon.
Okay, but the message in the music, you know, feel like it needs to change. Like if I got chop lyrics, chop and killing, and feel like
That
the
way.
message itself could change up a little bit for the music, chop it more, far or get more international reach.
Yeah, naturally that can changes, but as me say, that have to do with versatility, because not everybody have it, and not everybody have it. You can find, you know, I mean, like, to be specific, as I like, say, me, I'm an artist now, I'm not type of, yeah, example, a man might feel away and a fan might feel away, but at the end of the day, yeah, we find an artist where I just, I'm one look artist where do dancehall song, you never catch him do one bad man tune, or you never catch him do one girl tune, we get broke out and them, whatever the case is. You might never catch him do a chop tune. You get to me, I say? So, with versatility, you can't give him any rhythm. And the same thing for the persons them where following and do chopping, them can't do nothing else. I tell you as a lyricist, if you ask them about admit it. And this what it is logically. If them could, you'd find them I do the most unique girl song there is where you broke out on him something there. But it cannot be done. It just cannot be done. Yeah, this is the people then you have, that's what I say, when it's an inbound thing, you have some people who see it and love it. Like when you are the owner for the yard, some people just have rent them up here. Like basically put it in another analogy there. when you're literally the landlord, you're the owner for the craft itself. Some people see it and love it, and based on seeing it and loving it, they not have it inborn and not having it so, they don't have much versatility. So we're trend and like with them easily can do like you can sing about a chap tune, even a gun tune. But them can never make a love song.
Okay, so it'll be a case like nowadays people most say do music for money versus music for love, like
Even longevity. Them just want to say, hey, me this can trend a little bit and when we do one more and it trend more and you get to me and say, however them spin it and promote and blast them thing and it market and whatever the case is, it will work for them, whatever the case is, it will work and they make it work. Because that's basically what them can do. And then we understand now, because like I said, we comfy, fight down a man based on how him only can do. And if we understand that, we know, all right, that's the case. Basically, that's what it is. If they don't want to deny it or whatever the case is, with understanding, we know, say, yeah, hear me, that's basically what it is, but eyes I see. Some of them might tell you differently. Say, you believe your lying eyes and not that are the case. We can do this or we can do this. All when your eyes are show, you say, yo, this is the only thing you see, and your ears are the only thing you hear. They will tell you otherwise.
That is why I asked the question, is it a good thing for the music or is there something we need to change?
Something but should be changed. You get to me and say, but then as I say, we can fight. To go about that change, artists have to show versatility. You have to have good artists. Them have to just come better. That's all it is. And then, as I said, to eat his own, because we can't go only can tell them, we can't beat them a man or see a man and cuss him out and tell him, say, you do good music and whatever the case is. Naturally, we only can express what it is and with them have common sense to know, say, yeah, hear me, good music, say, even though you're out there and, it stroke your ego so much, this is where your skin or your spirit and itch and scratch for do and ear. You want everlasting songs too. But we say to them, it's everlasting enough because I think we have always in the era play and I like it have come out of the world completely. You get to me and say. So however this one lasts or however that one lasts for somebody I always liable to play it and how long it tend for one fade or it stay to fade out for. That's basically what it is. But then so because of living for the moment, that's what it is again too. They don't think about everlasting. So we can't beat down nobody if you say, it should be a better way, But to ask me the question, we might suggest this or my suggestion might be that in terms of when we just try to express, but we understand what it is, and just good music people should do. And as I said, to each his own, they can't fight down a man where him can do so much and no more. So that's basically what it is.
So what is everlasting music Is it music like live music or can it be computer generated music in artificial music?
I'm not sure in terms of computer generated music, because being not sure, we can't hear something unique being generated by AI, and it might sound so unique and everlasting.
We're not really talking the song itself built by AI, we're talking about like, for instance, the live bands used to play and back in the days, I used to sing on live bands, record them songs on live bands, live music. Versus now we go run a FL and build a rhythm and just go in a studio and voice and so I say
no, at the same thing.
Music like them type of music there can be everlasting music.
Of course, definitely. Of course. There is so many everlasting music where Bill run the studios, building at the studios. You have the Sly and the Rabbit them where build so much everlasting music. They get to me and say you have so many other, if me not call the name, but we know yourself, there is so many other prolific producers out there who build everlasting songs. You give me and say everlasting like we call it we them call them album and them thing where you have juggling, where so many cultural jacure and you name the big top artists them where you can find Morgan Heritage, there is so many other everlasting songs too. The same no match them. The Sly and Robbie, go back to the Sly and Robbie again, So,
So that's everlasting music have more to do with like the words or the message in the music.
It has to do with the message, the melodies as well, because me I listen to a song where they are not even listening, a song me just have vibes and I do my own thing and this song come from nowhere, like ever so often these things happen. And it has to be everlasting for that happen. You hear me tell you? It has to be everlasting. So, and then the good. So, can you even listen sometimes some bad songs will come back to you, but because of any song I listen to, even with the music, the everlasting ones, them always a come back, me I tell you, for some reason. And I can't remember, but I can't remember the uniqueness of the harmony and the vibe. And yeah, these things are not where them can they bring back nostalgia. So a whole heap of good music. So these are the things where help a younger artist to know where you just come in it and convince yourself, say, yeah, hear me, the way to go is just put out anything and if however long it will last, like last because it's liable for always in the world. You get to me and say, oh, I remember it. When it won't fade out the next 50 years, it will fade out. But we don't always have to think like that. You get me and say, you know what, songs at least 1 3, 1 7, 1 8 song where it just can never die. People are going always can resonate with it just can never die. People are going always can pinpoint and say BLYZN the artist that him do that song, you know. Him do them type of song too. Him have a song where him have them type of song there too. Where yeah, when you can listen to it and know say yeah, you may hear that you that song, you can always listen back that song, you know, you can always listen back that song.
Yeah, me I talk about song where you listen. What some of the artists that you can find that a BLYZN playlist?
Well, remember say, you know, me I go me to be honest, remember, you know, me I come from the era where I don't and Cartel are my artists, you know. You get what me I say? So me I tell you say me read me depend on the level where me no write and me have to give me have to be grateful, you know. Because it have to come the activation have to come from somewhere. Because me I listen them for so long that you know, way back when. And me play this now, for example, even with including them, as me say, me no listen like and then like say the artist them, you know, when me hear somebody nowadays artist them, you know, me I tell you, you know, tune and not normal. You get to me I say they have the vibe, they have the buzz, they have everything. But me another one we tend to just follow that and I listen that. Me have to hear if you listen it. So if you have my playlist different. My playlist have some long time all each and them something there, some different, but you don't you have to have your favorites like your artists them way you grew up and listen, you grew up and get activated by. So some people that hear my style of DJ and whatever the case is, my versatility, I don't know where it come from. But it come from the best. You get what I say?
Yeah, I say you draw inspiration from like Cartel and Idona. Apart from Cartel and Idona, which are the artists inspired BLYZN?
There is so many other artists that inspire me. You have gone to the Zilla, you know, you have whole heap of local artists where me I tell you man, we touch the core, we touch your soul, you know. Whole heap of artists will inspire me. Because me I tell you say that this is where my versatility come from, you know. Me listen so the genre of artists them I listen to it weird sometimes even call them name. You get to me I say look and I'll no match them. People now, you know, you know, people have to type in them for wonder who them artists there. But them artists they romance, look and romance when no match them do. And yeah, there is so many other artists. There is so many me can't even put finger on these things, me Jimmy I tell you. You know, me get my inspiration, me be motivated by some of the best artists. Then from an island, from a to a sizzler, you get to me and say a whole heap of artists me listen to. Some sizzler where you never, some people now go dream of knowing me. I tell you when me talk them things, the people are out there, you know. But me an artist, these things resonate inside of me. Them things that help create me to the level that you know lyricism when me have. Me listen the best. You get to me and say, so even a massacre will inspire me. You get to me and say, listen, me love lyricists, me love the best of the best, the elites, them for me call them name alkaline. You get to me and say, me listen them man. Me will listen them. Me listen so the young artists they may come, don't find them, me don't know them, me hear them singing, me can't when me hear a song, me can't put a name for it and start him sing that. This is how farcical it is to be unbelieving it is. Me even literally zoning in them thing, but me know the more later artists them, you know.
Alright, we have play a little game. Here it out now. You will call around 5 artist name and you have to tell me the first thing that come to your mind. If you don't want to say nothing, you just take a sip. You have to talk about first artist name you call Eddie G Bama.
Eddie G Bama a bad artist, man. Eddie G Bama a bad artist. Eddie G Bama make me laugh. Eddie G Bama, he make me laugh, man. And then you see from an artist we get him props, I give artist in props, man. You can tell me I say, you give artist in props. Them you they you can listen to them you. Them you the style different. Them you they reliable for somewhat remind me of myself. You get the uniqueness where you come with. You're not stuck in a one thing, you show versatility. So but the first thing will come to my mind every single thing when I go express to you because there's no line inside of me. You get to me I say,
Craft.
Craft now. Craft a talented artist too. Craft them a talented artist. Craft them know them craft. You see what I say? you have to give him that props. You have to him thing put together. Him thing we make you know say yes, this shit needs to you can't fuck with that shit. Yeah. You get what I say? Najiri. Alright, Najiri is just so much of a unique artist where by the dominance and vice now, some people like when we think about it, the first thing will come to my mind is me I say look how much people will never accept this youth when him just come in at first because him have theme thing like way you just you're alkaline. You get what I saying a casino over for show you the music in tune with it. And then by hearing him voice now and seeing him and doing thing and him does a flow on every beat out there and I keep up and dip on that level there. You have to proud of you like that. So them you there help make what me I tell you say come true in terms of it like it show your reality of the gate or the music is big enough so it have a space to almost every type of music, every type of art. So some people might not understand it until it start get the dominance. So some and then again with the understanding some people would even be able to express or explain what it is me I try to say to you know.
Like a tree. Alright, when I will call the big artist name like Carter and the Monica, you're going to stay to get inspiration from them. So
Yeah.
the last two I'll search for you. Chronic Love.
Rascal. Oh yeah, do. Canicla, them no alien from the Mediterranean like myself, yeah man. Canicla, them a alien man, Canicla, them a lyricist. Them people them away, you know, you have to listen to it. You see Canicla now, I always say this but Canicla, one of the uncle man them right now, will make you understand say there is not a rhyme. There is not a word where you can't find a rhyme for. But it's rare and everybody can do it, you know? You have to depend on name and name level for sure. Or my level, or a teacher level. I not take myself praise or a Diddy level. Like it is them, the massacre, the family them. But him when because of how him do it, the uniqueness of where him have to, and when him a put rhymes together, him remind you say, you know, as a lyricist, to myself for the first thought to always come to my mind is me I say that you tell, you know, him I not say the best word a whole, but it's like he make you understand. It's always a reminder to make you know say, yo, there is never ever a word where you can put a rhyme to. Uniquely. Yeah.
And last artist me I call now. Valiant.
Valiant, a talented youth, man. Valiant a youth to me I tell you say, when you understand the history and every single thing and you know how him excel and doing thing right now. Yeah, I feel but the first thing I go up to my mind is when you to see is I have to give to him. That's basically what it is.
So which one of them artists out of the five? Say for instance, if we get a collab one of the first collab. Not saying they wouldn't collab with all of them, but which one of them would I do your first collab with if you get a chance to collab with them, man? Eddie G, Nigeria, Valiant.
Dad, pick that again, you know. But naturally, with a what, me da have to exercise my lyrically vocabulary, with a man like Kenny Clark. You get me I say? Remember say, you know, with all of the names them we da call, giving Caesar what due to him would have there above everybody else in terms of the lyricism. So, you know, me have to exercise my vocabulary with being around them man and you know, because when I check my history, you know, and then me tend to go alien out, you know. You know, say them man they literally are what it is. Me I see that the mirror when me look. Me know say a lyricism.
Who that be the runner?
Yeah?
Who that be the runner?
The runner up now. Me that say I'll craft them. Me that literally cannibal craft, yes. The cannibal craft. But them questioning them in general. Some you know, we understand how the way the world tend to think and them something there, but at the end of the day, I know it's reality. It's not a case where, as me say,
No, you're not, you're not take from the artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about who you would do a collab with first, and you know what I mean? Because remember, every artist has a preference, you know what I mean?
that's true.
Every artist have their preference, every artist have a way with them about their careers, isn't it? So then they want, as we say, it's not saying you do a collab with Chronic and Craft and not a collab with anybody else, you know what I mean? So it's a case where
that don't mean some other do. I mean that every one of the names them I call me that do a collaboration with same way. So just so them know, but I do that same way, just being real. But yeah,
So in this year now, tell me a little bit about what BLYZN have in store for this year, 2027. Tell the people a little bit more about the music, where them can find the music and what new music you have to drop. And I mean, just tell the people a little bit how you give them another year.
all right. So you say 2027, and you're so right because we have to always a pre forward, and a focus for the future, what is to come. So here we go on from 2026 to 27 and beyond, definitely based on the momentum and the drive we have like never before. It's like we already have so many songs in the pipeline and we already have produced, So at the end of the day, putting out songs and having the promotions and just to blast them so them can reach almost everybody radar are the main aim, And then, as me say, being committed and the drive, not letting up. We're supposed to always, in anything where we are to strive for the best. So hopefully, by faith, definitely before the year end, the marker we are gonna make based on literally channeling panda wave here, not letting up, we not pause, we not seize, we not glitch in regards to having the music flow how it's supposed to be, you know.
A while ago, I said 2027, my bad at 26. So, what more you do, tell the people about the songs and where you drop. Like, the songs will drop already and what is to come.
Alright, so recently, me drop a song. This is what last month. Me drop the song there, so basically, you can say at the starting after that year, yeah, because that was a few days, couple days now, reach 2 week, So I will have more ready right now on standby, literally, just a prep for release. So it's like we have to make sure the people understand clearly what it is in terms of putting out the music in a different genre too, as well, So we don't just stick to one thing. As me say, just reprove showing the versatility. We don't just want to say this as me I express, Some artists are tell you say, we can do that and we can do that, and then you just never ever see it. You get what I say? As you can understand and see as well too, we have different variety of songs and different music in terms of when it come on to dancehall for the woman them, catch a vibes and for the thugs them as well. We just have to keep them flowing. You get what I say? Because remember, it's not a case where you want the people them are the overall because a Jamaican this and as them always say, we have some of the hardest crowd them for please and so when you put out a song and it's like you're stagnant with it, they might feel like say say you can't do no more. At that alone you can't then have no more meds. You get what I say? So and that will reach so many other artists too. And even if when that's not the case, you need to make a thing, make sure say everything's structured a way that seize a pause, you know. When I have to promote it, when I have to make sure say as small as to go the studio, you need finances to do so many other things, everything. You need to make preparation for every single thing. So, setting everything in place and understanding clearly how we are channel and move forward. I just music constantly, and so people can understand, say, it's not they not gonna have the thought process of thing, say, so Blaze fall off is like him can't make no more. When that might simply not be the case, as myself, like for so many others, them have other different alternatives of financial problem or whatever the case is, everything structured away that we not have no hindrance by judge will to, so we have to give a thanks because everything we have to put in first, so yeah, definitely a blessing, man.
Yeah, we are going to have it do a freestyle after we wrap up the show. But before that, I want to tell the people like when them hear the name BLYZN, listening to your catalog of music, hearing the name BLYZN, just explain to them what the first thing you'd want to come to their mind.
The first thing for come to the people in mind,
Yeah, or where you want them to see or know BLYZN.
me just want them know me as a gifted and talented artist, somebody where in a one league where as me I say me just start this thing because exactly what it is me I tell because it's not easy, as me say, some people just pretend to, but me I tell you, but I just want them understand to me it's just an artist where at a high level of raw talent. They make me gifted in terms of the work supposed to speak for itself when them hear how me structure just to give me a listening ears and hear clearly how me literally break down and put rhymes or a line and structure entire song together, you know. So I just consider myself as being one of them person that were literally the the elite of being lyricists. You get what I say? And I do something where, I want one each settings. You only can do it for so long and no more. That's something we cannot leave somebody like a me, like for example a teacher Masika Donia Alcala, you get what I say? A chronicler. Yeah.
So tell the people and where them can find BLYZN, like social.
Well, you don't know, we depend on the Instagram, and as well as the Vivo. It's always there, BLYZN Vivo. But Instagram mainly we on the TikTok same way, even though you don't know, as cause being realistic, as a way that consider me now as, me not say me an elder or whatever the case is, but me are one of the generation them where they way before TikTok. So I know something even though as the music perspective supposed to be important with it, me not too follow up that. You get what I say? In the process of time if possible, but otherwise I know strictly Instagram and YouTube for sure.
What about Spotify and Spotify?
Yeah, Spotify, all of the digital platform them, man, for sure. Definitely without a doubt. No capping, man. Definitely.
All songs can be found on
Every song
Spotify.
on all digital platforms, on Spotify, Deh Yah, Amazon,
So
you
when I
name
tell
it.
the people about dub, how them can reach out to BLYZN for dub play,
Well, definitely.
or jingles, or anything, one of them things, ads, all of them things.
It's simple. From you reach out to me, definitely. I want Instagram page for sure right now until we have to always do any little transition based plan to make sure say the thing well secure. But definitely you always can find me up on BLYZN Music.
We Deh Ya TV, BLYZN. Kaida. Anywhere we roll out and let ball in the eagle, put on in it, seat all in down in the things and the bar get monkey. Crimes in police set it's all in red likely 4-5 keep them falling. When we roll out like old army vetted shit out starting it. From afar telescope on the target get it. Tough up the music, respond with lead. Bring the ego upon them and still on no long time. Say what interest me from them say starting no evil palm the metric. When a power with special boy, begging life I never know say we now sympathy. The rifle flames it high belt in call them but it went but they don't smell like meat them in North Kentucky. Alright then. Pussy them a flip up and I know say a long time we didn't want them dumpy. Anyway we roll up like rain fall and then the cake with tall and bend quick. Stamp through them beers and them call the feds quick. Police them useful like half them in swarming, so we no go bomb it. When we roll out at the yard, it when keep cap and we spot the half star, the party when kick. You see symbol, ready for pardon, head quick hard one never big stone, when it a party when lift. This party when bliss. The 16 when you assaulted and report them and we see them with group it. I walk around like say the party get it. If that's the take it, the bitches start no misses something spill up and honestly. We still walk around with the zig and kill people, left them hang around in the fridge. Okay, then man took that crap one cookie, then they not do me, we rest it so them know me wicked fully. Tell them no long time say what interest me from them say starting no me cheap palm the metric. When a power with special boy, begging life and even know say we now sympathy. The rifle flames it high belt and call them potty when by the guns me like meet them in North Kentucky. And alright then. Pussy them a flip up and I know say a long time we didn't want them to pick anywhere we roll out and let ball in the eagle put on in head seat all in down in the instant the war get monkey. Crimes in police say it's all in red likely 4-5 keep them falling. When we roll out like one army vetted shells calling egg. From afar telescope on the target get it. Tough up them use to respond with lead. Bring the ego upon them ends.